The air hits you first, thick with exhaust, rosewater, and something ancient. Tehran, 2025. I stepped out of Imam Khomeini International Airport with a pocket full of rials and a head full of headlines. The world tells you Iran is a place of shadows and closed doors. But the moment my boots hit the pavement, that story started to crumble. The chaos, the pulse of life, it was overwhelming and beautiful. My plans survive a month on $700, about $23 a day. In most places that means cheap hostels and instant noodles. But Iran plays by its own rules. My first interaction? A taxi driver who refused my money. "You are our guest." That phrase echoed everywhere I went. The culture shock is real, a sensory overload of call to prayer, women in colorful hijabs, men in tea houses. You feel like an outsider, but small cracks appear. A shopkeeper offers sohan, a student guides you 10 blocks. These are quiet acts of kindness, clues that the Iran you were told about and the Iran you stand in are worlds apart. The adventure wasn't about surviving on a budget. It was about shedding preconceptions, one cup of tea at a time. Here, you're not just a visitor, you're part of the story, and that's where the real journey begins. $700 in Iran isn't poverty, it's possibility. Forget fancy restaurants. For $1 or $2, you get a bowl of ash reshte or a hearty dizi stew. Food is community, history, survival. Accommodation? Skip hotels. Stay in Mosafarkhane, family-run guest houses for $10.50 a night. In Yazd, the owner poured tea and shared stories every morning. You're not a customer, you're family. Getting around is easy and cheap. The Tehran metro costs pennies. VIP buses take you across the country for $10. You save on a night's stay and wake up in a new city. The mindset shifts. You stop worrying about what you can't afford and start discovering what you can. Fresh pomegranate juice, hot Barbary bread, shared taxis. Each day is a lesson in living richly on little. Living on $23 a day pushes you out of the tourist bubble and into real life. You engage with the country on its own terms. The value isn't in what you spend, but in what you experience. Every meal, every ride, every conversation is a window into the soul of Iran. The budget becomes your passport to authenticity. You realize, the less you spend, the more you gain. Iran rewards curiosity, not cash. And that's the secret to making a life, not just a visit. The West's image of Iran is rigid and somber, a caricature. The reality? Nuanced, warm, and alive. Ta'aruf is your first lesson. A dance of politeness where shopkeepers refuse your money, hosts insist you eat more. Hospitality isn't a custom, it's a moral code. Strangers invite you in, share food, turn off taxi meters just to talk. In hardship, people rely on each other. Community is Iran's hidden superpower. I got lost in Isfahan. An elderly woman took my hand and walked me to my destination, chatting all the way. These kindnesses aren't for show, they're how people treat each other. Celebrations are everywhere. Families in parks, festivals in villages, strangers handing you cake. Life is lived with passion, not solemnity. Behind the headlines are people, trying to live, love, and connect. The unseen heartbeat of Iran is its people's generosity. You realize, the real story is in the everyday moments. The world never shows you this side, but here it's impossible to miss, and it changes you. A bazaar in Iran isn't a mall, it's the city's living heart. The air is thick with saffron, leather, and rose oil. The sound, a symphony of commerce and conversation. Getting lost is the point. In Isfahan, a carpet seller named Riza poured tea and told me the story of a rug. Its symbols, his family's hopes. We didn't talk price. We talked life. In Yazd, a spice merchant let me taste everything, teaching me the craft passed down through generations. The transaction was an afterthought. The lesson was the gift. The bazaar is about connection, not consumption. You remember the baker who gave you bread just to see you smile, the artist who shared his paintings for the joy of it. Here, the most valuable things aren't souvenirs. They're stories, handshakes, and shared tea. The bazaar strips away the tourist veneer. You're not a wallet, you're a guest. Every encounter is a thread in the tapestry of your journey. The real treasures are the people you meet, and the stories you carry home. Iran's religious sites are more than attractions. They're the heart of the community. Places like Shah Cheragh in Shiraz shimmer with mirrored tiles, but it's the people who leave a mark. I worried I'd be unwelcome as a non-Muslim, but the opposite was true. At Shah Cheragh, a volunteer helped me into a chador, not a demand, but an invitation. Inside, families prayed, laughed, shared snacks, children played in the courtyards. These shrines are living rooms for the city, not silent museums. Faith here is about connection, not exclusion. I watched a young man weep at a tomb, an old woman teach her granddaughter to pray, students study in quiet alcoves. No one stared, a few smiled, nodded. In a village mosque, a cleric invited me to sit after prayer. He asked about my family, my journey, not my religion. His concern was for my well-being as a guest. In that humble room, I felt a connection that transcended language and creed. These moments challenge everything you think you know. Faith is personal, diverse, and deeply human. The true face of Iran's spirituality is found in its warmth. You leave not just with memories, but with a sense of belonging. And that's the miracle of these holy places. Want to see this Iran for yourself? Here's how to live large on little. Eat where locals eat. No English menu, just point and enjoy. A plate of cello kebab costs a few bucks. Fresh juice, bread, dates, fuel for your adventure. Embrace public transport. The metro is a lifesaver. VIP buses are cheap and comfortable. Try the Savari, shared taxis. Shout your destination, squeeze in, and meet new people. For accommodation, seek Mosafirkhanes or eco-lodges. Book online or ask around. You'll stay with families who become your guides and friends. They'll invite you for meals, introduce you to neighbors, and show you the real Iran. Learn a few words of Farsi salam, Khodafez, mercy, Bale, na. It opens doors and hearts. Your budget isn't a limit, it's a tool for connection. It forces you to be resourceful and open. In Iran, kindness is the most abundant currency. The less you spend, the richer your experience. Every dollar stretches further when you travel with curiosity. The real adventure is in the people you meet. And that's how you live large on little. You can't wrap Iran up with a bow. It's complicated, contradictory, and deeply human. My month ended. My $700 was gone, but my heart was full. The transformation wasn't about ancient ruins or grand mosques. It was about people. Endless tea, shared meals, unexpected conversations. What you carry home isn't a souvenir, it's a change in your chemistry. You remember the taxi driver who became a friend, the family who treated you like their own, the shopkeeper who taught you poetry. These memories get under your skin and rewire your thinking. You learn a country isn't its government, and people aren't their headlines. The world is messy and beautiful. It's easy to stay home and believe what you're told. But the real stories are out there, in laughter, in shared meals, in silent understanding. Iran taught me that curiosity is the greatest act of rebellion. Go or don't. But open your mind. Look for humanity where you've been told to fear. Challenge stereotypes, starting with your own. The world needs more connection, less judgment. Sometimes you find home in the most unexpected places, among strangers who make you one of their own.